Hello everybody, here's Shimrit, Nativ, founder and creator of Master Your Path community and programs. Today we will be talking about self-worth, feeling worthy, and how you can up-level that and develop that. Before we go right into that, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can know about future videos. You can also find me on social media and join my growing community on Facebook. You can find all those links in the description below. And now to today's subject, how to feel more worthy. In this short video, I want to talk about self-worth and how you can up-level your sense of worthiness, whether it is in loving relationships, financial success, professional success, or whatever that may be for you. So if you've been following me for a while, you've heard me say this before. Well-being is a skill. The freedom to choose your thinking and therefore your feeling and experience internally and externally is a skill that you can practice and master. And much of that is in your thinking. And no one can force you to think a thought, and you can absolutely choose whatever thoughts you are thinking. And that freedom to choose your thoughts is a skill. So I want to share with you 3 keys to practice that skill in regards to self-worth. Well, worthiness is a word that is connected very, very closely to appreciation, right? If I worthy myself, or if I feel worthy, then I appreciate myself. Or if I worthy someone else, or something else, I appreciate that something or someone, right? Or when I feel appreciation from others, that contributes maybe to my sense of self-worth, and the other way around. So, the first key here is to just practice thoughts of appreciation on whatever subject that you can. It really doesn't matter if it's thinking about your own self-worth in relation to financial success, professional success, loving relationships, whatever that may be for you, that subject in which you are struggling to feel worthy or to have thoughts of appreciation about yourself, then don't think on that subject. Practice thinking thoughts of appreciation about whatever subject it is easy for you to think thoughts of appreciation about. It can be about the beauty of nature. It can be about music. It can be about other people in your life. It can be about other aspects in your life or in yourself. How you cook, how you draw, how you dress, whatever that may be for you. And it doesn't have to be really about you. It can be about anything in your life or around you that you can appreciate. Make it into a habit and literally practice it just like you would practice any other skill. Practice every day intentionally and consistently to think thoughts of appreciation. And then the second key here is simply to acknowledge the effect of that on your feeling. How thinking thoughts of appreciation, especially when you do that intentionally and consistently, how that elevates your emotional state quite immediately and rapidly. So the second key here is simply to acknowledge that so you can empower yourself by realizing the power that you actually have when it comes to choosing the thoughts you're thinking and the creative power that you have in your own personal experience. So number 1 was to practice thinking thoughts of appreciation on whatever subject consistently and intentionally. Number 2 is to acknowledge, again, consistently and intentionally, the effect of that and how you can empower yourself and elevate your emotional state by doing so. And that in itself will elevate your sense of self-worth because you will feel how capable you are to create your own experience. And there is much worth in that. And then number 3 is when you practice thinking thoughts of appreciation and when you acknowledge your own power in doing so. Now, when you think a thought about your low self-worth, start implementing this practice right there, right then and there, and shift that thought specifically. So if in step number 1, you were thinking thoughts of appreciation about any other subject that is not that subject where it is difficult for you to feel worthy or appreciated, now in step number 3, you are actually applying this to those thoughts that are contradicting appreciation in the current pattern of not feeling worthy, and start shifting those thoughts and taking a step back from that specific thought of, oh, I'm so bad at this, or I'm not worthy of that. And take a step back from that thought and start thinking, I have the power, using step 2, acknowledging your power to choose your thinking and the effect that has on your experience. Using that and implementing that right there and then, and saying and reminding yourself, I have the power to shift my own thinking. I have the power to choose my own thoughts. By doing so, I can change the way I feel about myself and about life. By doing so, I have the power to create my experience inside and out. I am practicing this skill, and over time I will master it. I am on my way there. And see how thinking those thoughts and implementing that shift that you've been practicing on other subjects can now be accessible and relevant and possible on those subjects that you usually feel unworthy or incapable. I hope this is helpful. I'll see you next time.